Welcome back to Dead Rising 2! Yeah, sorry, I thought you were going to continue saying something, or... help me out here, I can't do every intro.
Sure you can, I mean, okay, welcome to Dead Rising 2. Today we're da-da-da-da-da-da, run for the money, something or other, whatever that side quest is. Let me get my book out, because you apparently are kind of drawing blanks here.
Alright, no, I've actually got something. Here we go. Run for the money. That is the story mission. That is the main goal for this episode, is doing more story and doing the run for the money. But there is one thing, real quick. Let's go ahead and make the blam bow that we managed to get last episode. That's awesome. It's just a bunch of arrows with dynamite strapped to them. And another thing we're going to do real quick, since we're in the vicinity, there are a bunch of survivors in this area that do not have I call them scoops, but missions. They don't have a mission attached to them. They are a hidden survivor. So let's go ahead and get those guys first. And for those of you who said I missed them, I did not, because we're going to go get them now. They did not spawn until I got rid of all my survivors last time. And we're also going to change up our wardrobe a bit, okay?
Follow me on this.
Okay.
Next quest is called Run for the Money, right?
Yes.
So, we're gonna run for the money. I'm gonna see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 4 things this episode. First thing is we're gonna do the Run for the Money side quest. Mm-hmm. And then the second one, we're gonna get some cocaine. We're gonna get some cocaine, all right?
All right.
Number 3, we're gonna go get our friend Frederick. There should be like a survivor named Frederick, perhaps. Mm-hmm. And then for the 4th thing, we're just gonna leave. So,
wait.
So to recap, first up is run for the money, 2 for the blow, 3 to get Freddy, 4 to go.
Yes! Yes! That was awesome! As soon as you started saying you got 4 things, I was like, I know where this is going. I got this. Go. And as soon as you had the last one, I was like, okay, that's cool. I can say it with him.
Run for the money. I just saw that blue wrench icon attached to it. It's like, I can combine this and make an ultra pun out of this.
Oh my god.
There we go. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, right here, if you take an amplifier and an electric guitar, it specifically has to be an electric one or else it won't work, you can make the, I think this is just called the electric guitar, but it busts zombie heads.
Apparently it's the Hella Blade.
That's actually an interesting combo card. Some people were giving me ideas for combo cards. It's like, hey, make this weapon, make this weapon. And the Hella Blade was one of them. You attach a machete to a toy helicopter, and then you fly it around everywhere. It's pretty amazing. But I just wanted to show off the electric guitar, because that's probably the only time we're going to see it. And that's the one you get for free when you save the band members, and you get them back to the safe room.
I see.
But up here should be a few survivors that are just hanging out. And the reason they are hanging out here, that's... I hate it. You know, some survivors have to have a purpose, okay? And sometimes... Please excuse my clothing choice.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha!
Gotta get my zoot suit.
It's a zoot suit! It's a 1950s zoot suit!
We're gonna go out on the town, baby!
Is you is, or is you ain't my baby?
Oh shit, we gotta go to a jazz club now.
Where you got these zombies like you? Ba-ba-doo-le-ba, baby.
And get some smooth saxophone music playing. Yeah, we're ready. Oh, there they are.
I just want to watch that Tom and Jerry episode again, so I'm gonna do that.
with Tom in the huge suit, the humongous hat.
Exactly.
Whoa! This really isn't my size. I didn't think that would work.
This really isn't my size. I can wear a size 6, but they just don't have a size 5.
All right, these are the survivors I don't like. The type that, yeah, they've got a story, but it's not really that good. So these 3 women, by the way, Bessie's the one you gotta talk to in order to get these 3 to follow you.
Oh, I could feel the air quotes on the way you said women.
Yeah, oh, God, no, I mainly did it for story. But the only reason they're out here is because if everybody's dead, that means the sales are still going. Gotta buy all that stuff. And the only way they'll come with you is if you carry their items for them. You have to take this all the way back to the safe room. And by the way, if this breaks, they immediately defect and start attacking you.
Do you think that these three idiotic ladies were like, everyone's dead, that means the sales are here, you know, the sales never stop, so they actually left money at the counter?
Yeah, I would think so. I think they actually mentioned something like that. It's either that or they go, God, I'm saving so much money just getting everything that I've wanted. So maybe they're just shoplifting. Which, how dare they?
Maybe they're leaving money so it's not looting.
This counts, right? Like, if I were to do that at a store where people were actually living and working and everything, I could just take it and just leave the money on the counter, right? That's not shoplifting, no.
They write a coupon that says, good for everything.
It's a get-out-of-jail-free card.
And the R's backwards.
Shows they're still hip with their shoplifting skills. That's with 2 E's.
Shoplifting skills?
No, skills.
Oh.
Come on.
Skills, but no Z, just an S.
Yeah, right. I mean, they don't want to go too overloaded with it, otherwise people won't understand what they're saying.
It'd be too obvious.
Right, and I really hope they didn't buy this exact same outfit, otherwise one of us is going to have to change, and it's not going to be me.
Yeah, it's going to be you. You change your clothes all the time.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of this. I wish I could go immediately back to the zoot suit, but unfortunately I cannot.
Go back to the zoot suit, my man.
Ultimate in style! Chuck Green knows how to wear that zoot suit.
It's like, I mean, if you're going to wear that tube top and short skirt, at least take off the skull mask. Kind of mixed signals, at least, you know.
Exactly. It's like, I'm a killer of fashion trends. Oh, this fire spitter, we'll have to do that. That's a tiki torch and a toy gun. That should be interesting.
Those are both things you can buy at Walmart.
Ooh, I've always wondered where would I go for the zombie apocalypse? Like, what store would be Dead Rising enough to survive the zombie apocalypse? So I was thinking maybe Walmart, because don't they sell guns now? Or is it still just like hunting bows?
I think they sell, like, rifles, perhaps.
Okay. Oh, like Lowe's or Home Depot, some department store that sells tools. That'd be a good place to hold up for a little bit.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, by the way, in a different recording, I wish I still had it, but I got rid of it too quickly. A zombie got in front of me as I shot the Blambo.
Oh, no.
And point blank explosion. Yeah, it was pretty funny. No, probably never happen again, because that's the one time I'm going to use the Blambo. And I think by the end of this, I will at least have built every combo weapon once, just to show what they do.
Like Rambo.
Yep, we got it from a somewhat Rambo poster.
I don't know if I got it then, but I got it now.
Oops. Whoa, hey, no upskirts. Please, sir.
Please, no upskirts.
Please. Have some decency. So here's the main hook of Run for the Money. There are oof, that was a bad way to go. There are going to be TK soldiers just around everywhere, and you got to kill them. They're drilling into the safes of Fortune City, and you need to take them out.
Oh, so it's Die Hard.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to see a Hans Gruber by the end of this. I'm kind of sad about that.
Oh, and the Black Nerd was replaced with just a simple power drill.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that would actually be really funny if we could look up in the ventilation systems and see, like, feet marks or something like that.
Or, like, they're just have a machine gun in the corner. Ho, ho, ho.
That'd be kind of cool.
Hello. Sorry, just looting. I mean stealing. I mean acquiring a new investment idea.
I mean, yeah, the first one. What they want you to do with... Oh, I'll take that. They want you to find all these drills, find all the different vaults around Fortune City, kill all the dudes, and then break the drills. That way they stop, drilling into the vaults. And that's basically it.
What happens if they go into the vaults?
Well, if you run out of time in the mission, the story just ends.
Ugh.
I don't think there's any alternate cutscene. Maybe it's like TK going, ha ha ha, I got it, and then runs away and never see him again. And then the game's just over.
I mean, what vaults are they stealing from? Just vaults full of money all over Fortune City?
Right. They're all located in the casinos. So the back rooms where the giant vaults are, that's where they're going.
Okay, all right.
Now, somebody mentioned if you break these, you can get prestige points.
Doesn't TK own Fortune City?
He's just a big television host for Terror is Reality. I don't think he owns Fortune City.
Who owns Fortune City, then?
Maybe it's just a conglomerate.
I'm just gonna say TK then, and I'm gonna make it seem like he's trying to steal his own money.
I'm gonna take it back.
I forgot the password. Shit.
Oh, there we go.
He's like, oh wait, I found it right here. Let's see, 36, 28, 34. These are my wife's measurements. Ah, shit.
Can you imagine if the mastermind of a game, let's just throw a hypothetical here, if the big mastermind actually did forget his password and he's like, let's see, send a code to reset password. Don't use that old email anymore. Well, crap.
Or like, one of those situations where it's like, this cannon is going to destroy the world until I say abort!
God damn it! Just the most incompetent bad guy you can ever think of. There was a skit I saw on YouTube. I'll have to link this to you afterwards, but it's basically the evil villain keeps doing things, and then it ends up being amazing for the people involved. It's like, I've infected your water supply, and the
Dr. Horrible sing-along blog?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking of something else. It's Pro KD, I think. That guy that does the funny skits on YouTube. Anyway.
That narrows it down so much.
No, right. I'll link him in the description. Hell, he's a freaking hysterical. And he only does, little skit videos based on video games or anime or whatever. He's a really funny dude. Oh, there they are. Come on, incompetent bad guys.
Reel them back! Why would you shout reloading?
You think you'll hear me?
There's be a special whistle, just go when you're reloading. So that way, your guys know you're reloading, but he doesn't.
Well, with all the gunfire, can they really hear?
If I'm looking at one dude and he shouts reloading, I'm gonna go after that dude.
Well, true. And I also love the fact that when they do go to reload, they just stand there. They don't actually run away. They just have enough confidence to think, I could probably reload before you...
He's the guy with the baseball bat. What can he...
Come on. I've got a hard hat on. That won't do it. That's a defiler.
I've got a +5 bonus to declare.
Yeah, turns out it's actually the nerds working for TK, and they're thinking all their armaments can actually help them.
Wait! Stop! Frank! It's us! I mean, Chuck! It's us!
You did it again! God, no. Old jokes never die. They just adapt to the times. One of these days, we will get you out of that.
Chuck! His name is Chuck fucking
Green! Come on! Oh, well, we'll get you trained by the end of this. And probably the last words in this Let's Play are just going to be, Frank! I can see it now.
His name is Chuck.
Chuck Green.
Well, it doesn't help that Chuck and Frank both kind of sound the same, and they have, the same number of letters in them, and they both end in K. And, Frank could be, Frederick or, Franklin, and Chuck could be Charles or Charlie.
That's actually hilarious that you bring that up. I never realized how similar all the names are for all the Dead Rising protagonists. You got Frank, ends with a K, 5 letters. You got Chuck, ends with a K, 5 letters. Nick Ramos from Dead Rising 3, 4 letters, still ends with a K. So you got Frank, Chuck, and Rick. No, Nick. Damn. Oh, God.
So Dead Rising.
Jesus.
Yeah. Chuck, Dick, Frank, Bob, Joe, Steve.
I'm just thinking at this point, it's going to be like like
Jim.
When we finally Let's Play Dead Rising 3, it'll be Dead Rising 3, the one that Frank's not in, or something like that. We're going to have to make it... We're going to have to put a disclaimer on the beginning of every episode. May say protagonist's name wrong.
Well.
Dead Rising 3, but there's an asterisk next to it, and then just a page worth of notes.
My God, I feel like my parents were every Pokemon is Pikachu. 20 years of that!
I named my Squirtle Pikachu. What is life? Okay, I think...
How many drills are there, mate?
Oh, like 4?
Okay.
There we go. Oh, hold on. Take a quick beer. There we go. Take your call, Stacy.
Chuck's a man's man, a manly man who drinks beer. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it for my daughter.
You know what I think? A special combo weapon I wish I could put together is just a beer and a beer, and it turns into like 6 beers all taped together that you drink at once. It's codenamed The Mistake.
Yeah, you gotta have these weapons that don't do anything.
Exactly. And this one just gets you insta-hammered. So then you're just throwing up everywhere, and it's a terrible idea.
But it's acid vomit that burns the zombies.
Oh, and they have to walk into it. That's the bad part. So you plant it, and then you just sit there waiting for the zombies to walk over and then just dissolve.
Wait for it to sit there when you make 4 new spots in that one spot.
At least the puddle gets 1 inch bigger. By the way, in Yucatan Casino, come all the way up here and look at this.
Zombrex.
Yeah, we got a free Zombrex, and we also get a gun, which these guys were dropping all over the place, so I don't need it.
LMG. Look, more guns.
Oh, is that what LMG stands for?
Probably large machine gun.
Oh, well, that's kind of boring. Actually, I'm mistaken. The guards that TK has have just regular assault rifles. The LMG is a bigger gun, deals a lot more punch. I don't need it because these guys are dropping guns like nothing. That's why I left it up there, just in case somebody asks, because I know somebody will ask. And also, while we're here, come over back close to the men's room and check this picture out. We get...
Death to Smoochie?
Freedom Bear. An LMG plus a stuffed teddy bear. And yes, Death to Smoochie. I don't remember much about that movie, except for, like, the dick cookies. That's about it.
I never saw that movie, except several people telling me to avoid the hell out of it, or people saying that they love it, and then being people whose opinions I don't respect, so I don't think I'm going to check it out. Like, the other kind of was like, dude, you gotta check out Death to Smoochie, it's so funny. It's just so funny, man. The way, you know, like, there's one where, like, you know, they show his dick, and it's like, my favorite comedy is Hot Fuzz. So shut up.
That's a brilliant comedy.
That's the
an
best
amazing
comedy.
movie.
It's a great movie. Best fucking comedy. Like, I've seen it, like, at least 3 dozen times, and I'm still finding funny shit every single time.
Exactly. And
that I didn't see ever.
One other comedy I can recommend, kind of along the same lines, is Super Troopers. That's a hilarious movie.
You know, you wouldn't think it'd be funny, and, well, okay, it's not. You know, take it away.
I think it's hysterical. That is a
Okay.
hilarious movie. There we go. That's all I wanted to say on it. Oh, we're coming up to our last truck. It's the last one they're trying to pilfer from. Oh, hold on.
Novelty poker chip. I wonder if casinos actually have people bring in those novelty poker chips and say, put it all on red!
Just those giant ones, and then when they don't win, they just throw it.
Or like if they lose, they take it anyway. It's like, oh, come on, it was a joke. Well, this is a real casino, so...
We'll be taking this. Well, how much was that worth? Close to $5 million. Oh, and I just gave it away?
I only bought it for like $7.
Yeah, sorry, we don't tell people this, but yeah, it's actually really expensive and definitely worth your while. Well, crap.
So how much does it suck to be out of $75 million and $7 and what you paid it for?
I just can't live anymore. I came to Fortune City for fortune, and all I got was city.
Fortune City is the Dark Souls of Vegas.
No! No! Dark Souls cannot be everything!
It's like, they're all like high stakes. Like, you put in $2, but then you go over 21, and then you got to pay like $10.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, shit!
And then Bell Gargoyle comes out of nowhere and just eats your head off.
And so these hollowed, or people that lost all their money, gather around these bonfires or lit oil drums.
Oh,
and you got someone saying, if I were you, I would avoid the Yucatan casino. I hear that the slots are rigged.
Hey, we got a brand new weapon. Check this out. It's the rocket launcher. It's not that impressive. I'm sorry. It
Did you
shoots
ever watch
fireworks.
wrestling growing up?
No, I didn't.
Do you remember a wrestler called Chyna?
No.
What she would do is she'd come out with a fucking pyrotechnic rocket launcher thing, much like the thing that you were holding back there, and fire it up into the sky when she came out. It's
Holy crap.
I haven't watched wrestling in years.
I hear it's not that good, but then again, I'm not a wrestling fan. Oof.
I'd feel bad for you if you are, because they...
All I know is John Cena, and that's all I need to know.
A whole other bag of worms, and even then, John Cena always wins.
No, Cena!
Like, people who watch wrestling casually, so, yeah, John Cena, everyone loves John Cena because everyone loves the John Cena joke. That's a great meme.
Yes, it is.
But people who watch regularly saying, oh, John Cena in a title match, I wonder who's gonna win.
Oh, come on, this doesn't work, you kidding me? It's a rocket launcher! Alright, fine, well, that was a bust.
It's an armored van, Niskel!
Oh, screw me then. How is a lightsaber doing damage then? This is just a flashlight and some gems.
It's a lightsaber, Niskel! It's a Jedi weapon of power!
Yeah, it's not cutting through this thing like melted butter.
It's an armored van, Niskel!
Oh, shut up! Hey, there we go, we did it. Oh,
And the game crashed.
actually, watch these cutscenes for some brilliant loading.
Damn it! What do I pay you people for? We're staying a bit longer than planned, boys.
Fantastic.
You've got a real knack for showing up at the right time, don't you? Have you covered wars or something?
Not until now. Everybody has a first time, Chuck.
So, you believe me now. They're robbing the damn city. That's why they started this. For money. You sure got your story now.
Listen, I've got a meeting with my source tonight. I think maybe it's time you met.
I thought a professional journalist never gave up a source.
I think this is kind of a special case, Chuck. I'll meet you at 11 o'clock in the bar at the Yucatan.
It's a date.
When I first played that, I hope to God it was Frank. It's like, oh, please, Frank, show up. I miss you, man. It's Chuck. He's not cutting it.
Is that because you can't figure out his name, or...?
Because I always say Frank. I mean, it rolls off the tongue. Frank West. 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 Chuck Green doesn't.
Chuck Green.
I mean, you gotta make the k sound, and then you gotta go to the g. So you gotta like Your tongue has to go into overtime to say the Chuck and then the Green. Chuck Green. Ugh.
It almost sounds like you're sneezing.
What are you playing off the record?
Shut up!